Nicole Shanahan just announced as the running mate with Bobby Kennedy Jr. as Vice President of the United States. And this election cycle is heating up and getting a lot more interesting with running mates being announced. So, time to unpack the astrology of this powerful duo we may not have seen coming. Welcome, this is Lydia with the Feng Shui and Bazi Chinese Astrology channel. I am so happy to see you all today. And if this is something that you're interested in, please subscribe, like, and follow. I so appreciate super subscribers. So I have been watching Bobby Kennedy Jr. with curiosity and wonder, as we should with all things that are new. So anyway, I wanted to immediately jump on and share this all with you. So again, welcome. I think that the people we choose to partner with, whether it's a romantic relationship or a business relationship, or even a friendship, it's very interesting, the people that we choose and why. What is the dynamic of these two people? Remembering that Bobby is born on the day of a yin water rooster. Interesting that his voice for a rooster has been curtailed by his condition, and his yin water snake for a year being an interesting pairing with her chart in such a way that these two, oh my God, what a powerful couple they are. So here we go. She is born September 16th, 1985. And I hope that eventually over the course of this year, somebody will publish her birth time, because without that, we cannot know the full story. And that hour is so critical when we're looking at someone's career, because that's the career spot. I did do a video, which I will put the link in, about Bobby Kennedy Jr. and this amazing woman who did amazing research and has pinpointed what I also concur with as being the supposed time of Bobby Kennedy's Jr.'s birth time. But again, we don't have an official. So both of those are really needed and necessary. And I've reached out to his camp a number of times, not gotten any word back. And I know they must be hounded by astrologers at this point, because we all want to know. So she is born in the year of a yin wood ox, the month of yin wood rooster, and the day of yang earth horse. Now, I have told you all several times, I'm sure, that I am born on the year of the horse, day of the ox. So I immediately relate to this person. I myself, as a businesswoman, I have been an entrepreneur my entire life. My best friend Tracy and I were those kids that always were baking brownies and doing brownie stands, lemonade stands. We were forever coming up with ways to make money, and we were just entrepreneurs from the get-go as little kids. And I started working as soon as I could, because I wanted to have my own money. And 15 years old, I was an Avon representative in a little neighborhood near my high school, things like that. And I've been in business for myself for over 25 years. So ox horse combination is such it is like the astrology of someone who is charismatic, a communicator, a problem solver, somebody that can reach fame in life and attract powerful people. It is somebody that is charming and also, is kind, is peaceful, is compassionate in the way that they communicate, in the way that they do business. You know, the ox is so determined and steadfast, honest, true, great work ethic, here to get the job done no matter what it takes. The horse comes in and is like, I've got the fire, the passion, the impulse, the ingenuity to get the job done and fast. Because horses don't like to be penned in. They love their freedom. They love their independence. The fact that this woman she came from nothing. She rose up in her life to such success and such, she's a lawyer, she's single mom, raised, an immigrant. She has such a success story. And I also appreciate that her child has autism. My daughter has autism. This is somebody real. And if you look at the politics, a lot of times it doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel like Joe Biden or Donald Trump can really relate to our day-to-day struggle of getting along. These people, Nicole Shanahan, she gets that. Bobby Kennedy Jr. gets it from the work he's done as an environmental lawyer, but he's a Kennedy, come on. He may have immersed himself, I think he was in the Peace Corps, in seeing the suffering of the world. And I think it does inspire his work for sure. But he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. So the fact that he chose Nicole Shanahan shows a level of humility, bravery. And this is interesting. So her current luck cycle began in 2023. And Nicole is in a time of a yin earth ox, which is interesting, partly because she is in a yang earth person. And she now has a double yin earth influence, really putting a huge focus on how she identifies with herself. Who am I? Right? Am I a lawyer? Am I a politician? Am I a mom? Am I myself? I'm Nicole. And exploring different roles, different opportunities to play different roles, put on some new hats, like, I don't know, Vice President of the United States sounds like a pretty huge one to put on. And within, tucked into that ox, is money, wealth, property, travel, and also change, profound, underground, undercurrent of change going on. And this is going to be interesting because then you come to 2024, and this year for Nicole Shanahan is all about her career. That yang wood sitting on top of the dragon is speaking directly to her career. And in her career, what's going on? Change. It's changed up. You combine that with her current luck cycle, and I don't know about you, but it looks like this woman's going to be taking a new job soon. And on top of that, the dragon is all about standing in her agency, strong and confident. This is about taking on her responsibilities, facing and managing those responsibilities. And again, there is wealth, travel, and this feels very supportive for her, this new chapter that has been presented to her. And again, when you look at the snake, Bobby Kennedy Jr. is born in the year of the snake, and snakes and horses are best friends. The ox and the rooster get along great. This is a power duo. These two together have a platform that is so strong. When you look at where they overlap, what is that connecting piece? It's that they are planners, organizers, people that have their ducks in a row. They've done their research. They've done the homework. They like to have a vision and create the pathway for that vision to be manifested and realized. This is, when you have two people coming together and you're both trying to create a business or a campaign or whatever it is, you want to have connecting points. Otherwise, one person's doing this, one person's doing that, and there's no this. And this being where they organize, campaign, plan, and organize, this is essential. Now, she brings in wisdom. This woman is smart, really, really smart. She also is someone that needs balance in her life, and she works hard for that. She prefers, of course she does, she's a horse, she prefers to work alone, but she will make a partnership happen when that is presented. When you look at his chart, that signature of organizer, planner, developer is so strong for him. And so he's also more of like the visionary, the dreamer, right? And somebody that that is very social, really loves interacting with people, has a big romantic life and social life. He loves interacting with people, whether it's personally or professionally. And the other thing about Bobby Kennedy Jr. that's interesting is he also is larger than life. He has this big persona. He loves to surround himself with beauty. And one of the things that's neat in a time of global warming, a time of climate crisis that we're in, is that he also, in his recognition and appreciation of beauty, isn't looking at the material, like what stuff you fill your house with or how many cars you have. It's more how many trees, how big is your garden, how clean is your water. And so these two people together seem to be speaking to, in a way that is going to attract a lot of attention. And again, I'm not saying vote for them. What I'm saying in this video is be curious and do the research. Get off the news, because they're just telling you, he's an anti-vaxxer, he's a this, he's a that. Those are labels, right? They're labels. There's more to all of these candidates than what is in the headlines. That's what I'm saying. And it's important in an election year. If you really want to be a smart voter, you don't vote by your party. You vote by your gut. What do I intuitively know is right for me in my life? What do I'm looking for? And what does my community need? Right? Maybe you're in a community of farmers like me. Maybe you're in a community of small business owners. What does your community need? What does this country need? Think bigger. Think outside of yourself, right? What is the overarching? It might surprise you, right? So get curious and explore. We got a new person on the stage, Nicole Shanahan. Take a look. It's going to get interesting, and I've got more to say because I'm starting to put together what the election day looks like for these candidates. But I'm holding the phone because, like I said about this election, I think in the month of August, there is going to be something really huge is going to happen in the Trump campaign. Not a good thing. And I also think it's all about these lawsuits. It's like it's all at a fever pitch right now. And some people, feel like this is a witch hunt, and that's fine. You can think that. But some of it is like the Sean P. Diddy Combs video I did recently. It's also, it's a time where the chickens come home to roost and truths are coming out and people are being held accountable. And that's necessary to have a democracy. You can also explore Joe Biden, what's going on with him. And I've talked about how embattled Kamala Harris's astrology is for 2024. So I'm going to put in the description several of the other political videos that I've done this year. And this is an ongoing conversation. I implore you to please keep your opinions, your rhetoric as positive as possible. Again, I am not saying vote for any one person. I am saying explore and be curious. And I think this is like just, it's starting to ramp up, right? And Trump hasn't announced his running mate yet. So that's going to be an interesting thing to see too. So until next time, friends, please be well.